So, what is target costing?
According to Business Dictionary, targets mean objective or goal of organization, and cost is the meaning of amount incurred in producing a product. So, what is the relation between target and cost? The relation between target and cost is a system of profit planning and cost management.
I don't get it. Can you explain more us?
Sure, no problem. It's all about level of targeted profit with minimum cost of production.
So, target costing was developed by Toyota Corporation in the beginning of 1960s and has been used from that period by Japanese automotive industry. Okay, a study made by Nishimura on 2005 in Singapore, Malaysia and Thailand found that the target costing implementation and its definition in Japanese affiliated companies on these three countries are not the same as in Japan. Okay, for example of Japanese company which implement the target costing is Toyota, Nissan and Daihatsu. Unfortunately, the actual target costing practice in Malaysia remain comparatively unknown because no in-depth case study has been implemented.
The founder of target costing is Michiharu Sakurai. And this is the words of target costing come from, where it is a Gen Kaki Kaku. Gen is for origin, Ka is for price, Ki and Kaku is plan. And it's come to target costing, where origin and plus equal to cost. So, what is the characteristic of target costing?
In target costing, there are four types of characteristics that can be identified. Firstly, the target costing really focus on their customer by making an analysis in order to meet their customer demand so that their customer will be satisfied with their product and services, which enforce the company to be specific about what customer wants and the actual price that their customer afford to pay. It is also wanted to guide an analysis of cost and product decisions in order to fill the needs of the combination of customer requirements for quality, cost and time. This process also may involve the discussion with the customers itself about the different options and the satisfaction between cost and value. Secondly, is target costing emphasis on cost reduction at the early stage in developing the product. The initial designs are simplified before the product has been manufactured, so that it will give a result of the lower cost and the time in order to market once the design has been finalized. In this step, the long and medium-term profit plan for the whole company, and at the same time, it will determine the overall target profit for each period. This will result in improving the understanding of the cost of products and services. For example, during the development process, if there is any issues of problem arise, the management can take appropriate action in order to overcome in those problems and issues. Thirdly, is the target costing needs consideration of the whole product life cycle. It will examine the full life cycle cost of the product to ensure that the total cost can be minimized for both producers and customers. This will include the consideration of the purchase price, operating costs, maintenance and distribution costs. So, the design and cost information are being designed in order to meet the cost of reduction. Lastly, is the target costing also involve the whole value of the supply chain, whereby it provides a framework by encouraging the focus on the water supply chain. It will give an effect for the whole system approach. This is very important where a high proportion of the total cost of product is in purchase of the raw materials and its component. The target costing objective cannot be achieved if there is no involvement from the supplier. Working with the company's supply chain is important because we can identify the opportunities in order to save the cost while producing the product.
Step 1, Step 2, and Step 3. Guys, do you think why I'm counting these steps? Okay, let me tell you. Everything that we do, we must have the process or the step before we achieve one thing. Same goes to target costing. Target costing also have the step or process in determining the target cost. Okay, do you want to know more about the target costing process? Let's go and see! First step is to review the market condition which the company want to sell its product. They need to determine customer want and price sensitivity, and also the set of product features the customer want most likely to buy and the amount they will pay for these features. A company here to develop a clear picture of the product features. Second step is target selling price. Once we identify the customer's need and the market condition, then we can set the target selling price. After the selling price is set, then we can determine target profit margin based on an assessment of the return on sale required to make an acceptable profit. This will be influenced by the profit performance of similar products and the long-term profit objective of the business. Okay, let's move to the step 4. Target cost is the cost at which the product must be produced if it is to be sold at the target selling price and generate a target profit margin. The target cost is driven primarily by market consideration. Once target cost is achieved, the manufacturing begins and product is sold. The fifth step is cost reduction objective. The degree of cost reduction required to achieve the target cost is called the cost reduction objective. The definition of cost reduction objective is the difference between the target cost and the current cost. Having established the cost reduction objective, the challenge is to find a way to remove cost from the product in order to get the current cost lower than the target cost. There are 2 steps to remove costs from the product which are using need a cross-functional team and value engineering. Cross-functional team is set up to manage the target costing process. This team may consist of members representing key activities across the value chain, such as production engineering, product design, and accounting. There may be extensive negotiation between team members to locate where in the value chains the cost saving can be found. Techniques such as value engineering can be used to find creative ways of achieving some of the targets. Value engineering involves analyzing the design of the product and the production process to eliminate any non-value added elements in order to achieve the target cost while maintaining or increasing customer value. Value engineering may involve design engineers modifying the design of some components to make them easier to manufacture and maintain, substituting more cost-effective material which does not reduce customer value, and improving the efficiency of the production process. Thus, in undertaking value engineering, it is critical that engineers and product designers have a clear understanding of customer value. Value engineering will also involve working with suppliers to provide components or raw materials that meet target cost. Once target cost is achieved, the manufacturing begins and the product can be sold. So, that is all about the process of target costing. For more understanding, we illustrate it in the example A and example B.
Okay friends, let's move to computation of target costing.
This is information that has been extracted from this question. Target cost is equal selling price minus profit margin. Here have 2 solutions. Let's see on the first solution. Project sales. 40,000 unit mixture times with RM30 ringgit will get 1.2 million. Less desired profit. 50% of ROI times with 2 million of investment will get 300,000 ringgit. Target cost of 40,000 unit mixture is 900,000 ringgit. But forget target cost per unit mixture. Total of 900,000 must divided with 40,000 unit mixture will get 22 ringgit 50 cent. Okay, next let's look on second solution. Selling price 30 ringgit less desired profit, RM7.50. How I get RM7.50? 300,000 ringgit divided with 40,000 unit mixture, so we'll get RM7.50. The result will get RM22.50. Okay. As you can see, the amount of target cost per unit mixture for solution 1 and solution 2, they are same. Both solutions will get the same amount for target cost per unit mixture.
Okay, the advantage of target costing is it can manage cost from early stage, that is, at design stage, to maximize the potential for cost reduction.
But the cost needs effective implementation and it requires the development of detail. There is often lack of resources in costing areas. This requires the organization to invest more to improve the accuracy of information costs. It is important because the analysis of cost is based on the accurate and timely information.
Okay, the second advantage is target costing can improve process. Company reduce cost in other production as well. Target costing also can detect other problems that may arise because target costing multidisciplinary and involves staff from all areas in the cost analysis and encourage them to take responsibility for managing the cost.
But I think it will be lengthen the process. It is because since the design team may require a number of design iteration before it can devise a sufficiently low cost product that meet the target.
The third advantage is target costing will give benefit between the department. Between departments, they will collaborate each other and different departments will collaborate on finding ways to reduce the production cost.
Okay, but the representative from number of departments on the design team can sometimes make it more difficult because it will be hard to achieve the consensus on the proper design because there are too many opinions regarding the design issues.
Okay guys, so now let's discuss about target costing versus...
Traditional costing.
Okay, for the first one is when it is applied. For target costing, it is applied during planning and design stage.
How about traditional costing?
Traditional costing, it is applied during the production stage. Okay, for the second one, it is based on approach. For target costing, it is involve cost planning approach, where pricing is considered prior to production.
Mamiza, what approach is used in the traditional costing?
It is involve reactive cost control approach, where it's during the production. Okay, for the third one, type of industry restricted. For target costing, type of industry, it is assembly-oriented industry. It is on variety, medium to small volume production.
And for traditional costing is?
For the type of industry for traditional costing, it is process-oriented industry. Process-oriented industry, it is about the continuous production.